It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Bears and the reigning NFC champs, and it's all up next.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Thanks for having us in to kick off a new year. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, you lived this as a player. It's so exciting for us as fans, but now after that long off season to get your body ready and your team ready and your game ready, finally show everybody what it's all about. Week 1 of the season has arrived.
Yeah, and at this stage in the process, Mike, you're exactly right. All you want is for this ball to be kicked off. You're tired of practicing. You're tired of the off-season workouts. You're tired of the preparation for what feels like an entire year.
So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking like, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And man, you get through that first game and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's gonna be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're gonna have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
And he is not gonna get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. From the gun, it's Love. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by their quarterback, former first-rounder out of Alabama. It's Mac Jones.
There's just something special about week 1, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. The preseason is one thing, but it's an entirely different level of excitement once opening weekend rolls around. I don't know about you, but I am excited to see what's in store for us, that these games finally now matter.
Here's a third down and 4. On play action, it's Jones. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Bears sending out their punt team. Out to return this for the Packers, it's Keyshawn Nixon. A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The Packers offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. We'll go play action with Love. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And It wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Running with authority, pushes his way forward for a pickup of 6. A second down throw for Love. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Now, Jacobs. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw is Love. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
2nd down and 3. To throw is Love. This one caught at the 4. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Here's Love to throw. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. They'll run with Jacobs. And this time he's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Bears offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. On 1st down, Jones. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Jones. That's a short throw caught by Kmet. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Here's Tory Taylor now. And John's a punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. That one caught by Musgrave, the tight end.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
This one is caught by Reed. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
He keeps it himself, and he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll run the toss to Jacobs. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. Kingsley Enagbare there for the tackle. Here comes 3rd and 6. Here's Love. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. Now Love. He'll go right back to Musgrave. He's got it again.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way. Every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
So, 1st quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Packers on top. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Love. Catch is made by Romeo Doubs. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. On 1st down, it's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line. Throwing is Love. Good blocking, and he's in. Jordan Love. Touchdown, Packers. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift, and he'll get about 5. Another run here, another run by Swift. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Here now, 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And that is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for Chicago. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Packers offense ready to see what they can do. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this second quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime. That complete to Jacobs. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw is Love. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. T.J. Edwards there on the stop. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Love to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Bears offense ready for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They will run it over center with Swift. Ooh. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Pass is caught. It's Tyler Scott. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
To the left side, he's got Kmet. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Jones. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Good drive to this point. Now can he convert on 3rd and 3? And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Love. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. The man in motion is Watson. They'll run the draw with Jacobs. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. T.J. Edwards there on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. A good play action with Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Off the play fake. Here's Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. On 2nd down, Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So on now is John Parker Romo to try the field goal. This one from 47 yards out. Romo's kick is good. And the Packers going to open up a 17-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. That's to the tight end, Kmet. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
In trouble, and down he goes. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And a pretty good punt there. A fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. The Packers offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back out there. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. This time they stay on the ground. A gain there of 15. First down, Packers. So we've reached halftime here on NFL Kickoff Weekend as we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it.